Okay, for this problem, I'm just going to go through the PDF. We have an IQ test. It's designed so that the mean is 100, standard deviation is 7 for the population of normal adults. Find the sample size necessary to estimate the mean IQ score of statistics students such that it can be said with 99% confidence the sample mean is within 2 IQ points of the true mean. Assume that sigma equals 7, sigma is the standard deviation, and determine the required sample size using technology. Then determine if this is a reasonable sample size for the real-world calculation. Okay, so there are 2 ways to do this. So one is just using the formula. We have n equals, we have z sub alpha over 2 times sigma over e and all that squared. And then we always round up. And so here our z sub alpha over 2 is 2.576. And again, how do we get that? That's a 99% confidence level. That's just what it is. So we're going to go to second distribution, number 3. So our area here, if you think about a normal curve, that middle 99%, alpha is on the tails, so we have 0.01 divided by into 2 tails, so that's where we get the z sub alpha over 2. Our area is going to be 0.01 divided by 2. Or 0.005. Mu is 0, sigma is 1, and we're just going to go to the left. And then press enter. And we get the 2.576. If you have the option to put left, right, or center, you can just put in 0.99, and that is the center, and then it gives you those 2 values. Either way is fine. Most of you probably don't have that, so it'll default to left, as we've talked about before. You can just put the 0.01/2, and you can actually leave off the 0 and the 1 and the left, and it should give you the negative 2.575. We always keep the positive value of that. Even if you put the negative, you would eventually get it right just because you square it, but let's be correct and put the positive 2.576. And then when you plug all that into the calculator, move the calculator down. When you identify that, sigma is 7, E is 2. When you plug all that in, we get 81.3, and we always round up to the next integer to get 82. In StatCrunch, you can go to ZStats, 1 sample, and then choose width sample size. Okay, so we're going to put 0.99 for the confidence level. Standard deviation is 7. And the width is, we want plus or minus 2, right? So that's 2 above and 2 below, so that whole width is 4. So we double that. If you're going to make a mistake, that's probably where it's going to be, so be careful on that. And then when you press compute, you're going to get 82.